What's up guys, Darkdally here playing Elite Dangerous, and today I want to go more specifically into planetary landings. I know I did a little bit on the last video. I did a little bit of a lot of stuff in the last video. I was trying to feel out like what I wanted to do with the game, and I know you can't really see my ship right now very much. I repainted it chrome. Oh, there we go. When the light hits it, you can definitely see it. In the last video, I was kind of trying to feel out how I wanted to do content. And I'm still continuing to feel that out. Oh, this chrome paint job looks kind of cool. I might go back to the blue, though. Anyway, what we're going to do today is a more focused thing on planetary landings. Let's go back to my ship, because I'm getting disorientated in this view here. Alright, so we're in the same system we left off in the last video. I'm using my regular mic now, by the way. I was just too lazy to plug in a different mic, and I will tell you that that headset is comfortable. The one I advertised in the last video, it is that comfortable. I just didn't want to take it off. Alright, so let's have a look at the system map. I'm in Desiat right now, still where I was at Farseer. Let's go land on a planet with no station. Now, you can tell, if you have horizons, you can land on planets. So if you have horizons, actually I'm not sure if you don't, you might still see these blue circles. But what these blue circles mean, this right here means I can land on this planet. It's got a little blue semicircle around it. This one right here means there's a base somewhere on the planet. And if we zoom in, we can... Oh, there's more than one. You can see them and see... You can select them and, yeah, target towards them. But I'm just looking at just landing on a planet in general. Alright, so I think... let's go for this guy over here. He looks... what do we have here? Let's check this planet out. This might be interesting. We're going to go land over here. I've never been here. Let's see. Oh, it looks interesting. Very pretty. Looks like lots of canyons and mountains and all kinds of things. Let's have a look at it here. Alright, so let's go check out Desiat 8A. Let's just go over here. So we've got our target set. Now we can see on our compass it's actually almost dead in front of us. It's just right there. We are currently in Super Cruise, but we're just idling at a mere 30 kilometers a second. So let's go ahead and speed up. Now I'm going to do the same planetary approach method that I showed in my previous video, except this time we're going to do it more detailed, and we're actually going to land on the ground and go explore the planet some and then take back off. I want to show planetary landing like exactly. Basically, the best way to do this, and this really, I have not seen an exception to this rule, just head full speed at the planet and see the ETA timer. See, it says Desiat 8A. Underneath it, it says the distance, 3,000 and change light seconds. So that gives us a couple minutes here. It's going to be a couple minutes. And then below that it says 143, 144. See, right now I'm actually slowing down even though I'm full throttle. Why is that? Because I'm probably passing by that star right there. That's not a star. That planet right there is probably pulling on me. That's why. Let's get back here. Once that reads 8 seconds, we're going to cut the throttle, but not before that. Wow, look at that. We had a couple minutes to talk here. What is slowing me down so much? It's almost like I'm passing by a star. It must just be the pull of these planets. And that's a very cool thing. You know, gravity has a very real effect in this game. It really does. So you got to watch because your ETA is going to fluctuate. Let's go ahead and get back on this. Alright guys, so yeah, 25, you know, once you get between, you know, once you get over 2,000 light seconds in distance, you can count on some decent arrival time, but the farther we get away from everything, the farther we get into the vacuum of space, the faster we're going to go. Notice my speed accelerating right there beside my map to the upper right of my map. Notice my speed. There's 31C, there's 32C. And again, like I said in the previous video, I've actually gone out so far into like nothingness. I've actually seen that hit almost 900 before I had to decelerate. I wanted to see if I could get over 1,000. When you go into hyperspace, you'll hit 9,000 times the speed of light. So I think it's kind of cool that you can get it as high as 7, 8, or 900 just within a star system. Some of these star systems are so huge. And there we go, guys. I have finally wasted enough time. Alright, so we're going to use the same... we're going to get the fighter pilot interface up here real quick. I really love this. Okay, and 8 seconds. Cut throttle to about right there. So we're going to try to keep it at 8 seconds. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to try to keep her at 8 seconds. Okay, we're coming up on it. See, I'm just keeping the approach at 8 seconds, and you notice that I should be, I'm slowing down as I get near it. Now, there is the distance and speed meters over to the left. I do use those when I approach stations. I don't use those when I approach planets. I just keep the planet at 8 seconds, to be honest. Yeah, when I approach a planet, I just keep it at 8 seconds. Let's cut the throttle. Okay, gravity oddities being what they are. Oh, that's the planet we're going past. Okay, I was like, that does not look like a moon. Okay, let's speed up. That's the planet we're going past. That's cool. Hey, guys, you guys want to buzz it? Let's buzz the planet real quick here. Slow down. Ha! I laugh at your slow down. Whoa. Okay, that was close. Alright, so that's how you buzz a planet. Now we're going to have to loop back around. Let's go ahead and cut our throttle. I recommend cutting your throttle before you loop back around because you can run into stuff if you don't. Let's cut our throttle. Let's loop back around. Oh, that was good fun. This is all candid, by the way. I'm just narrating this as I go. Let's cut our throttle. Cut the throttle. Cut the throttle. Where are we going? Where's the moon? There we go. There's our moon. Okay. I was thinking that planet was it, but I noticed the crosshair wasn't set square on it. Alright, so let's get her back down to 8 seconds. Cut the throttle. Cut the throttle. Let's go ahead and... Alright, let's move in. We're not landing anywhere in particular. We just want to land on the planet. I'm not looking for anything particular. We'll just figure it out when we get there. Let's slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit. Okay. There we go. There we go. You don't want to hit the atmosphere too hard. You'll damage your hull if you hit the atmosphere too hard. We're going to drop into orbital cruise right now. We can really drop anywhere. It really doesn't matter because we're not aiming for anything. So let's just go ahead and drop. Again, see that blue right there? That's about as far as you want to go. If that turns red, you're bad. This is what we're showing. We're showing planetary landing. All right, that's what we're showing here. So we're going to keep this about 60 or so degrees. If you look at my little fighter pilot interface, you can see those lines indicate the horizon. The negative 62 is my angle. Just to the right of that is showing drop. And I see my altitude is 46 kilometers and dropping very fast. Below that is coordinates. There is the G's of the planet. That's very important to know. This planet has very low gravity. That's not going to be a problem. Okay, we're dropping from orbital cruise at a decline of 60 degrees. And glide failed too steep. No worries. Yeah, we were going pretty steep. Here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to flick over here real quick. And because we came off on the dark side of the planet, we want night vision. It's really a shame we came in on the dark side of the planet. I wanted to get some cool stuff here. Alright, so let's check out this planet. Now we got basically fighter pilot controls, and that's what I like about this game. It's like you can go from being a space commander to a fighter pilot. I'm sorry I had to talk so fast there. We were approaching the planet so quickly. But now that we're here, so you can see what the middle part of the HUD does. If you haven't played a flight simulator, and I've not played many in a very long time. Alright, so here's the numbers that we've got. So, horizontal across the top. Let's glide here for a second. Horizontal across the top, we have my bearing, 246. Alright, so bearing, if you're not familiar, goes from 0 to, what, 359, I guess. 0 being like north, 180 being south, etc. It's just 360 degrees of a compass. And we'll talk about finding coordinates in a separate video. But that's how you're going to find coordinates, is by using your bearings. You'll see if I change my yaw, you'll see my bearings change up there. Okay? Now, the parallel verticals that are... Actually, my ship is spinning. They are staying true. That's my alignment with the horizon. And then, of course, the numbers, as I mentioned, are my my angle. So right now I'm on a negative 11-degree angle of descent. So I am going down. Look at my altitude. It's dropping. Let's go to negative. Here, let's make this dive good. Now, there's a bar full of hashes to the right of all of that, and you can see those hashes. See, the more steeply I climb, the more hashes I get over there. I'll point an arrow to that for you in the editing. That's saying I'm going way too fast. You want that bar, you want that, just that one hash right in the middle is all that you want. Yeah, I'm flying upside down because flying upside down is fun. Also, in space, there really is no upside down, is there? There's just kind of there. What's my altitude? We're still almost 3 clicks off the ground, so we're good to keep going down. I didn't want to have to do this in night vision. Once we get on the planet, we might actually have some light to see by. But, again, you never know. I mean, I guess I could know. I could have looked at the star and seen where I was going. It still says I'm going too fast. My decline. Okay, we are now under 2 clicks. This is where you want to start really kind of considering, well, let's land properly. This is not to show off. Let's land properly here, guys. Alright, so let's find us a good spot and go down. I wouldn't recommend going down more than like 20 degrees. And again, let's go ahead and throttle back to the recommended speed here. Know the gravity of the planet you're landing on. This planet is 0.05 Gs. That means 0.05, you know, of Earth, basically, I guess. I'm not an astronomer, but I think that's what that means. I'm no expert. Okay, here my ship's lights are actually illuminating the ground. Let's go ahead and just bring her to a stop. Let's turn off the night vision, because I really don't like the green. Oh, it's dark. Oh, this is cool, guys. We're landing in the dark. All right, so we're just hovering here. We are 247 meters above the ground. We're going to level off, but we're going to try to land right here, and I'll show you how the landing process goes. Now, the bigger ship you have, the harder this is going to be, because a lot of these planets have unfavorable terrain. Now, if you don't care where you're landing, then it doesn't matter, because we're just landing wherever we can. You can't land everywhere. This is a medium-sized ship. I was talking about ship size. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so this ship is of medium size, so it means we can't land everywhere. Bumpy terrain is going to be harder to land on the bigger your ship is. Let's go ahead and let's just thrust downwards. Let's go ahead and deploy our landing gear. Never forget to do that. Let's deploy our landing gear. Once we get close enough to actually land, we're going to get another bar right there. That actually says we're good. Wow, I didn't expect that. Okay, so in the middle of our screen, here's what we have. And again, some planets, this is more hardcore than others. This is actually pretty smooth where we landed. Don't worry, we're going to explore a little bit in the SRV. We might take off and land somewhere else. All right, so in the center of my screen, a lot of this is pretty self-explanatory. But you see all these hash marks and arrows that just popped up. It's telling me I want to roll this way to level out. Oh, that's my bad. I want to line up that. Okay, I want to line up that middle line right there. With those, might want to pop my nose up a bit too. Keep your nose up when you go down. Oh, my nose. There we go. That's what you want to see right there. That doesn't necessarily mean we can land yet. So let's slowly go down. Don't slam your ship into the ground, guys. And let's just go ahead and be safe. Put all our power to the shields. I mean, just in case. It might actually just do direct hull damage. I'm still beginner at this game, hell. But we'll be. There we go, nice and slow. How high? We're 2 meters off the ground, and it's saying we're still 5 by 5. Wow, that was a really easy landing. I picked a really easy place to land. Let's go check out this dark, apparently icy planet. We're gonna launch the my SRV. Let's go ahead and deploy this guy. He should be freshly fueled and repaired after my last adventure out on. Whatever the frick that planet was. Wow, it's dark out here. Are my lights on? Let's go ahead and put full lights on. I don't like the night vision. I use the night vision if I have to for finding bases and whatnot. Now this thing drives like a car. Like I said in my earlier things, this thing drives like a car. Instead of using, okay, so I'm using an Xbox controller, though I am on PC. Instead of using the bumpers, which I would use for the throttle on my my ship back there, which we can't see. Instead of using those, I'm using the triggers. Let's go find us something. So here we have our little radar, and we can go over this in a future video too. I'm looking for some good spikes. Let's find something to mine. Then you just want to vertically accelerate. Get up here. Let's put the power back to our engines because we're going away from the planet now. Pull up our landing gear, and then taking off is about the easiest thing ever. I mean, the easiest way to take off. Just go straight up, you know? 90 degrees. Oh, that's a cool shot. That is a cool shot. Let me boost. Let's see what that looks like when we boost. That is cool. That is cool. That is really cool. I want to see the boost from this. That is sweet looking. I love the engines on this guy. Alright guys, let's get back to the ship. We've had our fun. What's our ascent? Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and hit Super Cruise. And get the F out of here. Where's the escape vector? Here it is. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm high enough. I can just hit... okay, I was already high enough. I can just hit Super Cruise. We are now... we are coming out of the drop zone. We are now coming into orbital cruise. Now that we've engaged Super Cruise, our engines aren't going to be lit up because it's using our like our FTL drives or whatever. Kind of a shame. I like the green engines. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go up higher, higher. Wait, 30. Oh, are we going closer to the planet? Yeah, I think we are. Who cares? There we go. Now we're getting altitude. Look at my altitude just climbing off the charts. And now if we look behind us, we will see that moon is probably already gone the distance. Oh, not quite. Alright guys, so there's a planetary landing, a little bit of surface mining, and all kinds of good, fun stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do by just landing on these planets and just, yeah, having a bit of fun, you know? Guys, thank you so much for watching. That's my little starter's guide for landing on planets, and however much I decided not to edit out of that, I did quite a bit of exploring that planet, didn't really find much. But it was fun. We mined a couple things. We got to land. I landed. The landing tutorial went way faster than I thought. If you guys want a more thorough thing on landing, but that was really it. I was trying to go over the HUD while I was doing it. I was kind of going in pretty steep, but that's the fun way to land. If you're not going in steep, you're not living. That said, if the G's are above 1, or definitely if they're above 2, don't approach that steep. Yeah, you could crash into the planet. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Darkdally. And I will catch you guys next time.